Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1972 Seattle Pilots What If Scenario. Today's matchup is between the Oakland Athletics and the Seattle Pilots at Brainiac Stadium. On the mound for the A's today is Doc Ellis, whose record is 1-1 with a 3 ERA. And pitching for the Pilots is Dave Boswell, whose record is 0-2 with an 11.37 ERA. Okay, yeah, we're terrible. I mean, we are a terrible, terrible team. Our team ERA is at 7 through 8 games. And we have helped the A's become the team with the most home runs in all of baseball. They have 18 as a team right now. And Rick Money's got 4. He's got 4 home runs, all of them to lead off a ball game against us. I think he's actually only played in 4 games. I went back and checked. He did not play in this game where we beat the A's 1-0. He had the day off that day. So every game that he started against us, he's hit a home run, which is insane and certainly tells you a lot about Baseball Mogul 2025 and how broken this game appears to be so far. Now, look, granted, we're a terrible team. Maybe we should be getting clobbered like we are, especially against a good team like the A's. I mean, the A's went to the World Series in 1972. So, I mean, they're a much better team than we are. And so maybe if this is performing the way that it should. But, of course, it all comes down to how do we get to that final score. And even though it's just a single loss every time we lose, it just feels so weighty, so heavy, to lose by giving up ridiculous errors and wild pitches and, a decent defensive catcher like SANGUILLEN not able to throw out the backup catcher stealing second. And, just it's such a frustrating venture that I can only hope that things get better once we get our cash finances back to even. And we're on the right path. We're about $10,000 into the plus. We'll get another plus number today, and then we'll lose a little bit of money on every home away game against the Angels and A's before we get our next 6-game homestand. So if every 6 games we're knocking out $10,000, then I'm hoping that it won't take long for us to get to even, and then we can maybe make some moves, and that's maybe where we'll get an opportunity to get a little bit better of a record. So we just got to hang in there, I guess. Okay, look, I have an important announcement I want to make. I even got my paper in hand here. I feel like I'm reading from a 1950s news report. But this is for anyone who has automatic entries into our future free giveaways. If you're new to the channel and you don't know what an automatic entry is, we give away prizes every 40 games of our baseball season, whichever season we're playing. So if game 40, game 80, game 120, and then the final game of the season. And so if you want to have an automatic entry, it's a $10 donation to the channel. You can click the thanks button down below, donate $10 to the channel. That money goes right into our prize pool. I use that money to buy prizes for our future giveaways. It's not like I'm using it to buy a gold-plated ballroom. I'm literally using it for prizes. Okay. Now every giveaway, I give away at least 3 prizes, maybe more. We do a duck race. Everyone's name gets entered into the duck race, and then we run the duck race for a couple of minutes, right? For participants that are automatic entries, I'm going to offer an option of winning a more personal team-specific prize. So we are going to have prizes available that anyone could win, including people who don't have automatic entries. But if you have an automatic entry and you finish first, second, or third, or in whatever position for however many prizes I'm giving away, you can choose the prize that I'm offering that you know of, or you can take the option of picking a team-specific prize. Now, you're not going to know what that prize is. So if your favorite team is the Los Angeles Angels, for example, and the first place prize is a Will Clark autograph card, you can choose the Will Clark autograph card, or you can go for a team-specific prize, which might be a Shohei Ohtani rookie card, or, you know, a Tim Salmon autograph, or something like that. You get the picture. So you can pick the prize that you know, or you can pick what's in the box, right? Okay, so if you choose the team prize, it will be equal or greater value of whatever prize that I'm giving away. So you can choose the known prize, or you can go with the team surprise, the surprise team prize. Here are a couple of the rules. First of all, you can change your team anytime prior to the next duck race. So game 40 coming up. We're only in game 9. So sometime between now and then, I need to know, for those who have automatic entries already, what team you want your potential prize to be from, okay? And by the time we go to do game 80, the next giveaway after that, you could change your team from the Angels to the Boston Red Sox if you want to. You just got to let me know. You don't have to pick a baseball team. You can pick from any of the 4 major sports. I don't include soccer. So baseball, football, basketball, hockey. You can choose any team, and I will provide you with a prize of equivalent value to the prize that I was going to give away anyway. And you can still have 2 chances to win if you choose to donate $5 for a second duck. So you still have that option as well. So all I need is from those of you that are the automatic entries so far. I've emailed you this information. So all I need is you to respond to the email, or let me know in the comments below what team you would like to have your prize come from. The only person I do not have an email for is Michael Blaskovich. I will put my email in the comments below. If you watch this video, please email me with your team option, okay? I hope I made that as clear as I could. I just want to make all of our prizes, more personal to all of you. I'm sure, from what I've gathered so far, everyone is very happy winning whatever is out there, and I can appreciate that. But maybe you would prefer to win something that you really would like to have in your personal collection. And now you'll have that option. So anybody new listening that wants to get in on that automatic entry, just go to the thanks button below and click on the thanks button and donate $10 to the channel. I'll get the notification right away, and then I'll contact you to get your information for shipping and for your team information. Okay. All right. Wow, that's a lot. We got Dave Boswell on the mound. My goodness, this guy has been terrible. 6 1/3 innings in 2 starts. Everybody in the bullpen is good to go somehow. And Doc Ellis, who we've already seen, he's a right-hander. He gets to start today. So it's our lineup versus righties. We're going to give Tito Fuentes the day off. He is actually struggling a little bit since we moved him to the number 2 spot. Van Kelly will get the start at second base. Not a great hitter, but he is very good defensively. Valuable in turning double plays. Okay, let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for the Oakland Athletics. Batting leadoff in center field is Rick Monday. Batting second in right field is Champ Summers. Batting third in left field is Joe RUDI. Batting cleanup and catching is Gene Tennis. Batting fifth at first base is Mike Epstein. Batting sixth at third base is Sal Bando. Batting seventh at shortstop is Dwain Anderson. Batting eighth at second base is Phil Garner. And batting ninth in pitching is Doc Ellis. Okay, here's Dave Boswell. Oh, I don't even know what to say about this guy. Making his third start, 0-2, 11.37 ERA, 5 strikeouts in 6 1/3 innings. Opponents are batting .321 against him. He is a ground ball pitcher, high percentage of the time, 53.2%. Fastball topping out at 89 miles an hour. He's got a really good slow curve, rated an 88, and an 80 rated fastball, but he has not been able to get anybody out. Overall rated an 81, the 27-year-old righty is a free agent after the 1974 season. We've already done a deep dive on him. We'll choose somebody else today to do the deep dive. Maybe we'll do Manny SANGUILLEN today. How about that? Okay, let's take a look here at the defense for the Pilots. Outfield is solid. Still a real problem on the left side of the infield. I mean, let's look. We have problems everywhere defensively. We've committed a lot of errors. I do hope that Van Kelly at second will help us out. And behind home plate, once again, is Manny SANGUILLEN. Okay, Rick Monday. He's got 4 home runs. He's got only 4 RBI. Will he go deep and make it 5 for 5? 2-2. Striking him out. Sit down, Monday. It's a new moon on Monday. To quote a old Duran Duran song. All right, Champ Summers. Grounding to short. Here's 2 down. And Joe RUDI. We're looking for a 1-2-3 inning full count, and he walks him. The old poo-poo platter. Can't have a walk without a strikeout. Can't have a strikeout without a walk. Runner at first, TENACE. He's been a tough out for us. He's batting .345 with a home run. He walks a ton. There's a looper into right center field. Is that going to fall in? No, it's going to carry deep enough to be caught by our center fielder, NORTHEY. We keep the A's off the board, go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup rundown for today's ballgame. Batting leadoff in center field is Scott NORTHEY. Batting second at third base is Rich Rollins. Batting third in right field is Dave Parker. Batting cleanup at first base is Rose Skidmore. Batting fifth in left field is Jose CRUZ. Batting sixth and catching is Manny SANGUILLEN. Batting seventh at second base is Van Kelly. Batting eighth at shortstop is Rick Auerbach. And batting ninth will be the pitcher, Dave Boswell. Okay, we'll take a look here at Doc Ellis. He is making his third start. 1-1 with a 3 ERA. 8 strikeouts and 15 innings pitched. And opponents are batting .173 against him. He's not walking very many either, so despite the loss, he's actually pitching pretty well. Fastball topping out at 90 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 51.7%. The sinking fastball is his best pitch, rated an 87. Really his only good pitch. Sliders is 79, so it's pretty close to being average. Overall rated an 81. The 27-year-old righty is a free agent at the end of the 1974 season. Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the A's. We've seen all these guys all series. Pretty solid defensively. Shortstop with Dwain Anderson. It has been a problem. He made 3 errors in one game. And then behind home plate is TENACE. We haven't even bothered to run on him. There's really no point. Scott NORTHEY to lead it off, and he will strike out looking. Good changeup. His 4th best pitch, but I guess NORTHEY wasn't looking for it. Are any of our hitters looking for anything? I don't even know what they do at the plate. Rich Rollins with a ground ball to Anderson. And Dave Parker. Where would we be without Dave Parker right now? Batting .313, a couple of home runs. 10 RBI. There's a full count, rips it into right field for a base hit. I think he's also got 5 doubles. Let's double check that. 6 doubles. He's got 6 doubles and 2 home runs. The same amount that he had last year, but in 160 less at-bats. So we know we're going to get a good season from him. And that's one reason to keep checking back with us, other than prizes. And then Skidmore strikes out. That'll do it. We go to the top of the second inning, and Mike EPSTEIN will lead it off. EPSTEIN with a 3-1 count, and Boswell walks the leadoff hitter. A real problem for us this year is, the walk will always come back and bite you. EPSTEIN gets caught stealing second. Why would the first baseman be running in the second inning? I don't know, but missed hit and run maybe. 1-0 count to Bando, and he's going to bloop it into left center field for a base hit. Holds at first, so Bando with one down on first base. Dwain Anderson at the plate. A's wearing their forest green unis with the gold long sleeves. Anderson flies out. Here's an example of that uniform with Phil Garner. Looks like he's got maybe a jacket on under there, though. The old jacket under the jersey. 1-2 to Gardner, and he strikes out. Okay, Boswell looking better. He's walked 2, though. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Jose Cruz will lead it off, and then we have Sanguillen, who will do the deep dive on. 2-2 count to Cruz, and he strikes out. It's a third strikeout for Doc Ellis today. We'll take a look at Manny Sanguillen. We'll go to his baseball reference page. Hopefully the internet and the laptop will cooperate. Manny Sanguillen, I feel like he's underrated. He did win 2 World Series, though, with the Pirates. I think that was 71 and 79. 3-time All-Star. Nickname is Sangy. Do I have that? Hang on. Do I have that as his nickname under the Vitals? I do. Okay. So the Sanguillen team, we don't have to call him that. He's just Sangy. Let's take a look. Scroll on down. There's all of his stats right there. Look at that. Not a leader in any category. There's the 3-time All-Star, MVP, voting 4 times. His best was 1971, where he finished 8th. He batted .319. In 72, in real life, he batted .298. 71 RBI. Pretty solid for a catcher during the pitcher's era. And his OPS plus was 107, so better than league average. Then he had 2 years just below in 73 and 74. And he played his entire career for Pittsburgh except for 1 year. Oh, that was the free agent year when Reggie Jackson went to Baltimore. Sanguillen went to Oakland, made some money, and then that was it. Is the internet going to give us problems here? Try to scroll on down as quickly as we can to look at the transactions. Will it let us? Oh, yeah, okay. So he was actually traded by Pittsburgh to the A's for Chuck Tanner, the manager? So the Pirates sent $100,000 to the A's for the manager, Chuck Tanner. Did you guys know that? I did not know that. That is crazy. And then the A's traded him back to Pittsburgh for Miguel Delaney and Elias Sosa. The Pirates sent Mike Edwards to the A's to complete the trade. And then he was traded again in 1980 with Bert Blyleven to Cleveland for Gary Alexander, the catcher, Victor Cruz, the closer, Bob Ochinko, and Rafael Vasquez. And then he got released before ever playing for them. And there's that 1977 salary. So he made $145,000 for the A's that year. That's kind of amazing, actually. Very cool. Okay. Well, the internet cooperated mostly with us there. Okay, so Sangy, that's his nickname. We'll call him Sangy instead of the Sanguillotine. I'm sure as that page is closing, we have a little bit of a delay, but it'll be fine here in a minute. And he's second now. Let's go. There it is. SANGUILLEN flies out to left field. That's out number 2. And here's Van Kelly. Base hit to center field. That's good when we get the schlubs to come through. Do we want to go for a double? No, I was pissed off yesterday and going for the double every time. But we're not out of it yet, so let's just try to use actual baseball strategy. Runner on first. Here's Rick Auerbach, 3-1. Swanging. Makes sense when the pitcher's up next. And he flies out to the left. Okay. Top of the third, and Doc Ellis will lead it off for the A's. 2-2 count. Can't even get Doc Ellis to strike out. 1 down. We're back to Monday. He's got 2 career home runs off of Boswell. 4 for 19. And he rips it into right. Second hit for the A's. 1 out. 0-2 count to Champ Summers. And a 2-run home run. And that is the ball game. Yay. Nice balk. 2 walks and a balk. It's a 2-run RBI. 2 RBI single. No, balks, the bases loaded. So the game is, the game is over. There is nothing we can do. That's 4 walks in a row. Nothing we can do to stop it. There's 5 walks. The pitcher led off the inning. 4-0, and that's the ball game, folks. We just take Boswell out. Boswell has not gone 5 innings yet. I don't think. We've got nothing but Dave Parker. Joe Keogh popping it up. 5 walks and a balk. Thanks, Baseball Mogul. After giving up nothing for 2 innings. Rich Rollins. Rollins always comes through the base. We got Rich Rollins. We got to give him some respect. Dave Parker. Who's out, number 3. Well, we cannot replace him with Hughes. Well, Hughes is tired anyway. But he's going to make the 5th start. So we have to let him get prepared for that. So I'm sorry, it's going to have to be Earl Stevenson, who's been awful. This is going to be a 20-0 ball game. Real quick. Another walk. We have, as a team, I'm certain of it, more walks than strikeouts from our pitchers. There's no doubt about it. He does get Champ Summers to pop out. RUDI paints the corner on that screwball. He has no idea where that pitch is going. That'll get a run in. That'll get a run in. Almost got through the inning. That'll be a fly ball to center. 6-0. This game is not even close to being over. Goes Skidmore with the base hit. That's nice. Jose Cruz just incapable of hitting. He's got 3 hits on the year. Popping it up on the infield. There's no point in hitting and running and trying to chip away. You just let them swing. If they get something, they do. Great. SANGUILLEN flying out. Van Kelly. Skidmore going to second on a pass. So we got a balk and a pass ball. We need a wild pitch and a hit batter. And a defensive indifference. We have not seen that happen yet this year. We'll let Earl pitched another inning. Okay, there's another walk. Ground ball to third. Error? Oh. We have not had an error yet. Doc Ellis has got to be swinging up 6 runs. He's not going to lay down a bunt. He pops it up. It's only the 5th inning. I'm surprised that Garner's not trying to steal. Full count to Monday. Another walk. And then Champ Summers will pop it up. Keep him off the board. Bottom of the 5th. Down 6-0. All right, Earl. Gave up 2 runs in 2 innings, 3 walks, 2 hits. Honestly, it could have been a lot worse. All right. I guess we're going to bring in Don Bosch. Bosch 1 for 9 on the season. Flies out to right center. Scott Northey. Popping it up. Okay. Let's see here. I guess it's Bill Edgerton. We don't have any righties in the bullpen. We have Peters, who's already thrown 7 1/3, and then our closer. That's another reason we need to get back to even with our payroll so we can get some damn righties in the pen. Joe Rudy with a ground ball to short. Gene Tennis will take a walk. Of course he's going to take a walk. We are already in double-digit walks. And it's the 6th inning. Bando with a ground ball to first. Bottom of the 6th. Doc Ellis pitching a shutout. Rollins flying out deep to center field. There's 1 down. Dave Parker. Here's the first walk issued by a real pitcher. Parker on first. Rose Skidmark. Poops his pants right back to the mound. And a double play. All right, Edgerton, we need you to give us 1 more inning. Nope. Worst hitter on the team. Gets the base hit. Phil Garner. Flying out to left. Here's Doc Ellis. Runner on first. Popping it up. And Rick Monday started out the game by striking out. We had a little bit of hope for 2 innings. And that hope was dashed in the 3rd. With 5 walks in a row. Very realistic from your staff ace to throw 5 walks consecutively. And a balk. Don't forget about the balk. Manny Sanguillen rounding out the 2nd. And Van Kelly. We'll take ball 4. We should be trying to pad stats or some shit, but it's kind of hard to really get excited about it. You know, maybe we can get 1 more inning out of Edgerton. It's Rudy. Oh, it's the heart of the lineup. I mean, this could get brutal, but if it's not him, then who? 1-0. Ground ball to Kelly. 1 out. Gene Tennis going to take another walk. Yes, of course. I believe that's 11 walks. Let's make it 12. Sal Bando, make it 13. No, ground ball to short. Can we turn 2, please? Yeah. See, that's the advantage of having Kelly out there. That guy will turn a double play. Hey, a really good performance from Bill Edgerton. That gets his ERA down to under 9. Good job. 11 walks, no strikeouts on this season. Yeah, this game is operating properly. Good job, Baseball Mogul. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I was taking him out. All right, we need a pinch hitter. We'll bring in Dirty Fuentes. He's going to get the day off, but he's a switch hitter, and he's not getting the day off because he's tired. It's because he can't hit. But as a pinch hitter, you always get a hit. It's like the odds go up. Do we want to go for 2? Hell yeah, we do. Out. 50-50 chance, it said, with our speedy base runner and a guy with a 63 arm. Scott Northey down the left field line. 92, we're going to try to steal. 76% chance. And he's successful. I think he's 2 for 4, which is our most successful base runner. Oh, he's 2 for 3. Nice. Will Rollins get us on the board? If anybody could, it would be him. Yeah, base hit to center. Northey will score. 6-1. It will not be a shutout. And it will be a double play, though. All right, top of the 9th. Now we can bring in somebody. We'll bring in, oh, man. We really should bring in Deddy Realberger. But we'll bring in Wayne Granger. He's a righty. Dwain. Popping it up. One out. Phil Garner. Ooh, good strikeout. Dropping that curveball right below his wrist. That looked good. And Doc Ellis is going to stay in the ball game despite throwing 122 pitches. I don't think he's actually... Oh, and you walked the pitcher. That is insult to injury. The pitcher just gets so many free passes in this game. Just because it's in the number 9 spot, the game doesn't recognize that it's an actual pitcher. It just thinks it's a batter in the 9th spot. It doesn't calculate anything. All right, Doc Ellis going for a complete game. Here is Skidmore. Flying out the left. I think we had 13 issued walks. That's crazy when you think about it. And we'll wrap it up with Manny Sanguillen, tied at 134 pitches. A's win 6-1. Well, we had 2 innings of hope. That's more than we've had in quite a while. Let's take a look at the standings. We are now 3-6. We've lost 5 in a row. Hey, we're not the Royals. That's our team motto. It's right above the doorway when you walk out to the dugout. Hey, we're not the Royals. Well, the Orioles are bad, but that's to be expected. They don't have any money either. And we're going to play the Angels next, and they're only in first place. So that'll be fun. Let's take a look at the National League. Mets are on top. The Astros and Giants are battling it out. Headline news, Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat, nothing. That's great. Transactions. John Matlack of the Mets will miss a couple of days. Okay, let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Be an AE, an automatic entry. Donate $10 to the channel. And we will get you into every giveaway going forward, and you'll have a chance to win team prizes instead of just a regular old prize. You can choose. That's That's the beauty of it. Okay, yeah, not a lot to talk about here. Dave Boswell goes to 0-3. 14 walks. I undersold it, actually. 14 walks, 7 hits. I mean, it's kind of hard to overcome that when you walk 5 batters in a row from your ace, and he gave up a home run. Doc Ellis is 2-1. Pitched great. So good. It didn't make sense to keep him in the ballgame. Champ Summers got his 3rd home run. Pretty good for a pinch hitter. And I guess the highlight would be Scott Northey stealing a bag. Okay. That's it. We're going to come back tomorrow and start that brand new series in Anaheim versus the Angels. Until then, everyone, have a great day.